Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer, and this video is a twofer. I want to show you my really super small haul, and I want to try some new things that I've got. For my haul, let me just tell y'all. So I had to stop at the Dollar General tonight, and they had a box in the little clearance section. Nothing was marked on it, but I hadn't ever seen them. So I was like, well, I'll take it up to the register to see. And super shocked at the cost. Kind of, but not really, because it's LA colors. But look at that palette right there. It's just called a Shimmer Eye Palette, and in Sparkle and Shine. That's what, oh, it comes with a little foam tip. Dual-sided. So, that's what these let me make sure they're not going to fall out. Oh, I bet this was what was making the noise. But let me swatch these real quick. See what they feel like. Oh, they feel very creamy. Not at all dry, which was what I was thinking it was going to be. But anyway, these are those four. Let me swatch them real quick. Wow. These swatch amazing. Very creamy, those two colors look. Well, a lot of these colors, but the first two really look alike. That's that palette swatched. They're very chunky, but you know, I usually like to see how a shadow is gonna move around. I'll just use my finger, and they look like they'll blend easy just by using my little method. But this palette was, like I said, I think $2 or $2.25. But I was like, I'm gonna try those. Then I got, instead of getting my nails done, I just picked up this little clearance nails from Pretty Woman. Faux nails, 24 nails, and it comes with some glue. So I'd never seen this brand. Anyway, I thought, you know, $3, let's give it a whirl. And I got some Studio Collection Hydrating Cleansing Facial Towelettes, suitable for sensitive skin. Moisturizes for up to 24 hours. I don't believe that of any makeup wipe, not just these. But anyway, this has 25 in it. I think this is $3.50. So that's my little haul. Now, I want to try on some new makeup. I'm going in with my Fab Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. Looks like that. This is one of my Holy Grail primers. Vitamin infused eye serum. This is a huge bottle. This came in a subscription box. The palette that I want to try tonight, spoiler alert, I used this palette earlier tonight, and y'all, I freaking loved the look. I wish I had taken a picture, but I didn't. But I used this along with my, oh, I've already put it up. My Moira Cosmetics Shadow Palette, Shadow Palette in the shade Showtime. My God, beautiful. But I want to play with this on its own. Now, I showed this on my channel before. I don't think I'd ever used it, but it's a Sigma palette, and you guys know I love Sigma. They are a top 5 brand for me, and as a matter of fact, I just ordered from Sigma today. I ordered the Alice in Wonderland palette. I had received a 40% off coupon, and I really wanted the F80 foundation kabuki brush, and that brush alone is $25, and there weren't any on sale. That might have been from a different collection. It's the same brush. It's just may have a different handle or whatnot. But anyway, well, I was like, dang on it, $60 for a palette. And then $25 for a brush, even with my initial coupon of 15 off of 50. That was still a lot of money. And so I kind of left it in my cart some of the day, and I was talking to a friend of mine, and she's on YouTube as well, but you know, anyway, she was like, it's a really good brush. And they had such a great warranty. I was like, I know. Well, anyway, in the course of she and I talking, I kept going back to my cart thinking, do I really need this? Do I really need this? And a message popped up from Sigma that gave me 40% off. So, yeah, I bit the bullet and got it. So, but anyway. But I want to go in with this palette and show you just how beautiful this is. I mean, these look like some pretty standard colors that you would find in so many palettes. But, y'all, it's just so pretty. Really is. I am going to set my eyes. And I don't really have a setting shade, so I'm just going to go in with some of my Maybelline Fit Me. So I'm going to start with the shade Intrigue, which is this one. These are 3 mattes, 3 shimmers. I'm going to go in with this one first. So I'm going to do one eye on, one eye off. Hope that's okay with you guys. But I'm not going anywhere, so, you know. I mean, it's 11 o'clock at night, so, yeah, I'm definitely not going anywhere. Yes, I know this may seem weird, but I close both my eyes when I'm blending. I don't really know the rhyme or reason other than it's very relaxing, especially if you're blending and blending and blending. That is a magnificent shade. I was really kind of in the back of my mind going, this kind of cool tone. This really not gonna show up. But it did. Gosh, so pretty. Okay, now Session, which is that palette. Then obviously I'm going to deep it just a little bit with that one. I'm going to try to use all the shades in here. So beautiful. Alrighty, so we got that down. We'll go in with this Jacqueline brush. I'm going to barely dip into Idle. And I'm just going to kind of, actually I'm not going to use this brush. I'm going to use this smoke brush from BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to take that and just put a little bit on the outer. Because I don't want that to be the focus of this look. Let's see if you can still see. Yeah. Sorry, I did the wrong eye first. And just really putting just a little bit up here. Okay. I'm going to go back into that Obsession shade in that same brush. Just kind of tap that to build a little bit up here. And a clean brush. And I'm just going to go around in little circles to further blend. Alrighty, just so pretty. Alright, I'm going to do this eye like I've done this eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and I will clean this up once I get foundation and whatnot on, but this is how both eyes are looking right now with no shimmer, no liner, none of that, and like this is gonna have to be cleaned up, but these formulas blend just effortlessly. But let's get on to it. So I'm going in with the shade Myth first. Trying to see which is more of a... Okay, I'm going in with Myth, and then on top of Myth, I'm going to put Seduction, and then I may have them meet with Alchemy right there. And I'm just taking and I am going all the way to the end of my eye to put this shade down. Wow, so pretty. And then I'm going to come over and I'm going to do this side as well. I'm going in with that shade Seduction, which was this one right there. Oh my God. Oh my God. But so I'm going to pick up ever so slightly this shade, the Alchemy shade. I'm going to tap this ever so slightly there. And you know, it really didn't make that much of a difference. All right. Didn't make that much of a difference, and that is okay. Another absolute stunner is this palette. Okay, for foundation, I am going in with two. One, this one, I know how this works. I know how this works under this primer, which is what's on my face. This one is Marc Jacobs, the Genius Gel Foundation. I honestly forgot that I had this, so I can't remember what my thoughts are. I mean, it seems like a pretty full bottle, so I don't know if it was a color discrepancy or whatever. And for concealer, I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Extra Shot in Light 120. I think that's what it says. You know, so I know, and I know how this concealer works on top of the L'Oreal. So my L'Oreal is my control side, so to speak. But anyway, and I'm going in with my e.l.f. Cookies and Dream sponge. Yes, I used it earlier, so that's why it looks a little dirty. But anyway, so let's start with the L'Oreal Infallible. And I'm just going to apply, I'm just going to apply this directly to this side of my sponge. So now, for this side, I'm going in with the Extra Shot. And I'm going in, putting them on the clean side. I'm going to start with one pump. Fragrance. Yeah, in the wrong shade. But that's okay. We're going to make it work. Again, going to use the Extra Shot. I know how this works. Okay. And back, concealer. Is on. And now, I've used this before, and I don't know if it's a video that was scrapped or not, but this is a pink brightening powder that I got from Temu. So I want to try this, but the last time I tried it with a puff, and I put way too much. So I'm going to start with just buffing a little bit in. And I'm going to get it on this little Morphe brush. And let's see. Let me... Okay. I don't know if it's coming off on camera, but I can definitely see the pink on it. And let's do it on the other side too. Actually, I am going to go in and I'm going to use my sponge. Just so you can see. Okay. Now using my sponge, I can really see the brightening. So I'm gonna fix this side up. Okay, yeah, it definitely brightened. Definitely. I really want these inner corner to be the brightest. So I'm kind of really just packing that in that corner. And I'll clean up that. Now, for all over the face, I am going to set it with the MAC Mineralized Skinfinish. This one is in the shade Lightscape. Bronzer, I'm going in again with the Breakfast Club X Physicians Formula. This one's volume 2. This whole entire collection came with 2 face palettes that are the same name. I don't know what the difference is, but I digress. But I am going to use this shade of bronzer. This is more shimmery, as well as that shimmery blush, but I'm going to use a different blush, but I am going to go in this palette for the bronzer, and I'm going in with my favorite bronzer brush that does not ever let me down. And I'm just picking a little bit of that shade, the Athlete. And let's see how that works today. It's pigmented, but it's not very, a little bit more. It is definitely not the Butter collection. I don't even think it says it is. No, it doesn't. What is it? Mura bronzer. That smells like coconut. I don't think this does. No. I may even take just a little bit of this one and kind of go over top, right around in here. This one does have a sheen to it. Ooh, it's way pigmented. Ooh. So see, it's how it's patched up. Heck, damn it. And I went in with a very, very light hand. Now I'm not, but because I've got most of it off the brush and I want to blend it in. Yeah, something about this palette I just cannot get on board with. And look how powdery that bronzer is. All right, blush. I'm going in with this Prados Beauty blush palette, and it looks like that, and it says proudly indigenous, unapologetically beautiful, and there's 4 stunning shades of pink. This kind of is showing up coral on camera, but it's not. It's there's no coral in here, in my opinion. So let me get some of that powder from around my nose. I'm going to go in with I think I'm going to mix this one and this one. Actually, we'll do this one on one cheek, and let's do this pink on another. Since I'm not going anywhere, let's just look at the different colors. All right. Very, very pigmented. Comes off the brush good. We'll just put that right here. It's a very pretty pink. Very, very, very pretty. Now, let me switch that off and go in now to this super hot pink shade, which I think is a pretty fun shade. Wow. Very pigmented. Very pigmented. Very pigmented. And I'm going to take my powder brush, hopefully diffuse. You know, maybe it's my lighting, and I'll see something different when I'm looking in the footage, but these are 2 stark, different colors, and they don't look that different on my face. Now, these 2, I can see not being able to tell a difference, or better yet, these 2. But this one is so much deeper than the rest of them, but for some reason it looks kind of the same. And for highlighter, this isn't new, but I haven't used it in a long time, but it's the ColourPop You're a Catch Super Shock Highlighter, and these pans are ginormous, but they It's just, oh, so pretty. So I am going to pop a little bit of this on my cheeks, and I'm going to use my sponge. I'm going to use the bottom of it. And hopefully I can get some up here. Oh, yes. That just blends so beautiful with that highlighter. I mean, with that blush. I mean, you could kind of going all over. We'll do Rebel Rose. Let's put a lip liner on. Thought I'll grab one of them too. Okay. Okay, I lined my lips using my Thrive Cosmetics, my favorite. And I'm going to put on some of the Wet n Wild Rebel Rose Liquid Catsuit. Liquid Catsuit. And I just discovered something. Well, other than the fact that these are two identical shades. This perfect combo. But before I grabbed my Rebel Rose, I was like, well, I'll put this L'Oreal, that balmy color. They look a little different, but I said, wait a minute. So I wear this all the time. So I swatched it. I was like, well, dupe alert. I mean, I did half my lip. I mean, half my bottom lip. This is just the bottom. Spot on. Love it. Love it. Let me swatch my little lip combo for you guys. Ooh, I hurt my stomach. Alright, so there's the liner. There's three. So you got the lip liner, the liquid catsuit, and the L'Oreal Rose Harmony. I love this lip combination. It is beautiful to me. Okay. Thoughts on the makeup now. This primer works so well under everything. Absolutely love this primer. End of story. I absolutely love this foundation. Works well under that. No complaints. This, everything but the pump, I am impressed with so far. A closer look. I did not feel that it is remarkable, pun intended. You know, I didn't see much of anything in putting this on and then putting on that L'Oreal. the color match has kind of evened itself out from what I see. I mean, you guys may see something different. The eyeshadow palette, love. The concealer seemed to go on well on both of my eyes. No issues, no peeling, no none of that. So that was good. A good sign. My nose is itching. Let's see. Setting everything with the Skinfinish, I liked. My face doesn't feel sticky or tacky or anything, and I feel like I do have, and I did have that glow before I piled on 2 tons of highlighter. Speaking of, I love this. I need to keep this out in this area, so I'll use it more. The Prados Beauty blushes, absolutely stunning. Let me swatch all 4 of these because I didn't swatch them initially. And that's what they kind of come off. Swatched. They are definitely, you really can only see 3 colors, even though that very light pink is the 4th one. Like I said, I used these 2 right here, and they're so stark and different. Even those are the 2 blushes that I used, and they look identical. Steve, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you are having a great week. I hope you do all the YouTube thingies. Give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. You know, can you tell that this pink brightener is even doing anything? But let me give you guys a close-up of the finished look. Okay, guys. I didn't do anything to my brows, but that's okay. Be beautiful, be kind, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.